Hello, testing.
Good morning. Hello,
Good
everybody.
morning. I slept 4 hours, by the way.
What?
I slept
You
four
slept four
hours.
hours? Oh, that's good.
Woke up to see Furia, or sorry, not Furia, Spirit stomping on mouse boards, and I was like, ah, yes, the classic. And then I
Mm,
proceeded to go
mm.
back to bed.
Did you see did you see did you see what happened to Furia?
Do I want to?
They got stomped first half and I
Oh,
think they won.
oh wow,
They went 9-3 and then they came back and won.
that's actually crazy. Anyways, hello everyone. Welcome to the semi-finals showcase for the Akarin bracket.
Yeah, where's
I
the
am.
YouTube link by the way?
It's up.
Okay, cool.
At the very least, it should be. Um, so far, hope all the remaining unlimited players are enjoying their time with the pool, especially with Hollow helping me out with pulling so far. Granted, the first pick on number one is going to be a very typical pick by yours truly. And not only that, but Mr. Jing Yuan here has decided, despite the fact that it is not a custom, he wanted to make a specific introduction video for this.
For this particular
For
for
this
this particular
particular
map.
one. And this is not the only one.
This is
But
not the
but
only
it is
one,
but it
yeah.
is the first one. And I gotta say it's probably the most overdone like thing I've ever had to do for VSUS. At least for a non-custom. So yeah, without further ado, I mean I'm not gonna say much, just enjoy I guess.
Just sit back and enjoy the show.
Sit back and enjoy.
ウマ娘。彼女たちは走るために生まれてきた。時に数奇で時に輝かしい歴史を持つ別世界の名前と共に生まれ、その魂を受け継いで走る。それが彼女たちの運命。この世界に生きるウマ娘の未来のレース結果はまだ誰にもわからない。彼女たちは走り続ける。瞳の先にあるゴールだけを目指して。
先頭か外をついて上のクレッセも差を詰めた。東海帝王は現在3番手にしてあります。さあ直線勝負になった。先頭はメジロマックイーンか、外から上のクレッセだ。外から上のクレッセがぐんぐん差を詰めた。さあ一気に差し切るか。東海帝王はどうか。東海帝王伸びない。そして伊吹舞神楽あと200を通過。メジロマックイーンリードを3馬身ぐらい広げた。上のクレッセ2番手、その後は4馬身5馬身。東海帝王は馬群の中、先頭メジロマックイーン合輪。
Let's go start 駆け抜けて今のこの時代をさあ輝こうもっと果てしなく始まる予感ときめく予感信じて走り出したら止められない未来の予
And with that, that is going to be Nomad 1. Returning to our beloved Osu page here, or screen here.
Back to the regular scheduled showcase.
Back to our regular scheduled showcase. We hope you guys like the bamboozle, as you might like to call it. Next up, Noma 2.
Oh, this pool's great.
I believe the remaining of the pool is going, or the Noma pool is going to be by Hollanese. So, Hollanese, feel free to take up the stage and provide commentary on your picks. First up is Noma 2.
This is a Technoplanet map, and I believe this is more on the stamina side of Nomad 2, if I remember correctly.
I believe so. I only had like a gist of this looking at it through the editor. I know Hollow has like, significantly more experience when it comes to these kind of maps, and won't lie, just looking at them in general, it's definitely like there's a zeroing. You're challenging tapping here, which I think is a very good thing. Like, especially within this SR, you really want to avoid challenging the players with both streaming and flowing.
Yeah, and and I think this is longer. Usually, these are longer streams than I think we've pulled so far. So we're just slowly ratcheting up that tapping mechanics requirement for everybody. And I think this is still in that nice middle ground where it's not quite full-on death streams, but it's also not just trivially short bursts as well. So I think people are going to have they're gonna have. I think that they're gonna have a good time playing this map. I don't think it's that hard. I don't think it's that easy to note lock on this map either. The stream spacing isn't too bad.
I do also think
And
that
there's
this is going to be significantly better of an experience than qualifiers Noma 2. If you know, you know. And it is also very chill as well.
Because it isn't. Yeah, OD8's a little bit awkward just because if you happen to miss one, you're probably gonna note lock. But beyond that, I think that this is for everyone left in the bracket. This is probably pretty playable.
I mean, if you note lock those streams, I'm sorry to tell you that there might be something wrong with you. Let's be real here. My bad. Okay, well, if you guys know like the doubles, that's understandable.
Yeah, there's a little bit of finger control in this map too, just as a build-up section that isn't completely just one-star patterns, which is nice. And I think we're gonna get into the second and final Ki just coming up after this little build-up.
I think this is just the outro.
What?
That is going to be it, yeah. It's just a nothing burger.
Oh my god. I got tricked.
Unlucky. Very nice little star slider at the end. A botch
Ki
star slider,
myself, that's what I'm saying.
Holy intense Ki, that's crazy. Alright. And next up is, oh boy. Let's just say someone in this call is going to absolutely love whoever this artist or whoever this cover artist is going to be.
Mr. CB Nomad 3?
Oh hell no. But unfortunately they are not going to love the fact that it is going to be slotted into a Noma 3. But yeah, Hollow Knees once again bring out another Vispo banger. It's going to be Front Memory by Kurumi Noah, and also a double S by Ant. Oh, sorry, not Ant. Sorry, what am I saying?
That's not Ant.
My bad. I'm too used to Ant double S'ing everything.
Yeah, this is also Nomad. Ant double S's as long as there's no approach circles, surely.
I will say, just looking at the pool in general, especially moving forward, this will probably be like the last time where you guys are probably going to be seeing a very standard type Noma 3 where it's just going to be very flowy. Because the rest is just going to be, how do I say this?
Snappy?
Snappy, and also has very interesting reading patterns. Granted, I wouldn't consider them to be reading. Depends on the person.
Depends on the day, depends on the person. But
I
this
will
one
say-
is that
I will say, playing the grand finals, Noma 3, it is very anti-mouse. So any mouse players still in the Akarin bracket and you're in the grand finals, I wish you good luck, sir.
yeah, it's team spirit.
Amazing.
But yeah, I think for anyone kind of used to tournament pooling, this pick isn't anything too out of the ordinary. Very, you've probably played a map like this, but with a different song in the with a different song, different background, but it's basically the same kind of patterns. I don't think this is anything too crazy.
Here's a fun fact too. I think this pick was probably the most changed while we were pulling this. Like out of all the other picks. I could be mistaken. Maybe Noma 4 was the one that got changed the most. But like I do recall this one changing a lot because I remember my pick was pretty subpar and then Hollow changed it maybe 2 or 3 times. Until we finally got to this one. Yeah, you changed it to Jelly Intense. Yeah, that makes sense. Albeit the others went really VSUS, so I think there's a go to change for sure. Really had to remind us that this is a VSUS tournament. Or a VSUS court.
Yeah, I think until like just a few days ago, there wasn't any VSUS in this pool.
I know, it's weird. And it's almost like we're gonna be getting more in the future. Wink, wink, nudge.
Don't start leaking now.
In terms of what?
Oh.
It hasn't been 9 months yet. Don't worry.
Anyways, thanks to Holonies for this replay, by the way. Kind of
Thank you,
ridiculous to just have
also,
a double S on
thank you
on lock.
And Shiba for the map as well. Honestly, it's not just a banger, but also I would say it's very well mapped in terms of its difficulty.
Yeah, it's pretty perfect for the star rating. Just
Yeah.
It's not super trivial, but it's also not overly difficult, I would say either.
No, absolutely not. All right, next up, another one from Holonese, of course. It's gonna be number 4. Also a double S. I actually did not realize this.
And I think this
Actually a double S.
I think this also isn't the last double S too.
It definitely won't be. Maybe from Holonese, but you'll see.
This is your number 2 seed, guys.
This is your number 2 seed.
In
Well,
mood.
I mean, okay, it's gonna be a significantly higher SR, so.
Yeah, but it's pretty aura to start farming double
But
S's.
but I will argue better than Decaton, because when Decaton did replays for us for RO16, none of us replays for double S. So
Oh, that means Holonies is better than Decaton, is what you're saying?
that's crazy.
I didn't say it. You're the one who said it. But anyways, this map is light slider tech, more I would say on the kind of hybrid. I'm not really sure how to define this. First Ki comes with the usual suspects of sliders, I would say, and I wouldn't put this in the true slider tech where it's kind of impossible to hold slider ends, but this is just, you know, stuff that if you practice, you're probably going to be able to be pretty consistent on. And Hollow is, of course, very consistent on this just because
Way too
it's
consistent.
5.2 star tech.
Oh, careful!
and
That's
there's
a specific pattern. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a little dirty stream right there.
Yeah.
Those are really satisfying to hit though. Like when you like
when you
get
hit
those
them, you
little
hit
micro
them.
movements down.
They feel great.
So I think there's one more Ki out of this map. Is that right?
I believe so. Yeah.
So this is really kind of a two spike, a bimodal map where between the drops, it's not, I would say, overly easy build up. Oh, nearly nearly broke there.
that was almost a fumble.
From SS to slider break. Holy.
I would argue this is probably easier than R16 than 1.4 in terms of the slider part, but I think everything else got bumped up. So
The song's also better.
it is. Yeah, it's also significantly better.
I mean, actually, I
It's
mean,
also
to be-
it's
to be-
also not it's also not just noise like the quarterfinals one.
yeah, it isn't a noise storm.
And that is number 4. Checking the
It's
UR
also
here,
longer.
81.
It's also longer than last week's No Mod 4, so you
Slightly,
have to be a little
yeah.
bit more consistent. No Mod
Next up,
5.
No Mod 5, and because it is now a best of 11 pool, No Mod 5 is now going to be speed. And our first No Mod speed pick of the tournament is going to be Campanella.
Campanella, a song
Campanella.
that you've probably seen
I don't know
quite
why
a
it's
few
frozen.
times in
Oopsies. Hold on.
your video's frozen, by the way.
I know.
But if you've ever just looked at a tournament pool, there's a pretty good chance you've seen this particular song, especially in the lower SR. It's just a pretty perfect VBM for low SR speed, and a
Yeah.
lot of the maps aren't overly difficult. So at this star rating, you're going to be getting mostly short 5 to 7 note bursts, along with some of those 9-note streams as well, but still within the realm of burstability. But yeah, this is just something. This is now, I think, the second speed pick in the pool alongside Double Time 2 now. So
Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
you cannot just ban speed if you want to play this pool now.
well, I mean, you do have 2 bans, but if your opponent decides to protect one of them, well, tough luck, buddy. I guess you're playing it.
Yeah, but I think for most people, this is still within the realm of even just double tapping.
Oh, absolutely.
It's probably
This is-
fine.
I would say this is definitely in like the lower threshold of speed for sure. I mean, 227. I'd say the majority of players could still, I would say, comfortably play it, but it's playable.
Yeah, definitely playable.
Yeah.
Especially since there's like a couple of longer streams coming here, but
As long as you don't overstream like I usually do, you'll do just fine.
you know, is it just me, or is it the hardest part of this map not breaking on those like kick sliders?
Okay, but that's every Nova 5.
Yeah, that's true. It's like I like double S. Oh goodness!
Yeah,
I double S
ending.
the I double S the burst, and then the kick sliders come, and then it's just slider break, slider break, slider break.
Slider break, slider break. Yep. Only 400s, by the way. Thank you to Hollow Knees.
All right. Anyways, Hollow needs unmute so you can be publicly executed for this next pick.
I mean, how do I even want to introduce this? How do
This, I think, all I want to say is you shouldn't let this pick steal your rhythm.
Okay, let's just say here's a funny let's just introduce it this way. This
you know
this
what?
map is
this
very ironic to one of the recent events that happened, I believe, last year.
Yeah, this
If
this
you know,
map
you
will,
know.
this map will put the ick in gimmick for about 90% of the players, but we'll put the gimme in gimmick for the rest. We have
also
looting
by
the
Ant Lion.
Louvre. We have looting the Louvre by Deppy. I think this is Deppy's diff. This
I
is
believe so.
pure gimmick. If you've played the original game, you'll know that the gimmick is that you need to stop when the Q comes in. And this is exactly the same. You go back to the start of the slider whenever you hear the Q. So you'll need to play with beat map hit sounds on, by the way, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure if
You
this is part of the
absolutely
MP3.
do. Also-
There's also just some sliders off of the
What?
screen.
Hey, is this tournament legal?
We had a lot of discussions about whether this would work as a tournament map. And we found it that it's consistent enough that you can actually be pretty reasonable to get at least 500k if you practice.
I mean, considering Ant has a literal double S on it, I'd say it's more than doable.
I mean, for the first part definitely, but the ending is kind of stupid.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I think.
Yeah, this
I mean, just from looking
this
at it in
ending is
general-
definitely when I was grinding this, I had to memorize this ending because the cues start coming in very quick, and they also start doing single beat ahead cues, which is really
I
hard
will-
to react to.
I will be real though, despite all of our testing and being okay with this is probably going to be like probably one of the most banned maps.
And no, the song is that way. Those are the cues for the little monkey noises you're hearing are
Little
the
monkey
cues
noise.
for
It
when you
is-
need to.
It is from Rhythm Heaven, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are the cues for when you need to know that the next slider is a gimmick.
next up, a map, a slot that was
Anyways.
changed 800 billion gazillion times between me
Yeah.
and Hollow
Anyways,
News.
you can direct all feedback to Hollow. Hollow's inbox. Oh, my replay made it through. Holy!
Yeah, why not?
I don't remember this map. I really don't. I think this is a sight read, and then I just
The
didn't
fact that it's
play
an
it again.
FC side read is crazy. Wow, Rock, I can't believe you're also playing this map in a different tournament. That's crazy. On VN tourney 2 hours ago. Hey, Hollow, are you plagiarizing?
Yeah, in terms of hit and one, what I remember about this map is that it's pretty standard. Like, it's not all aim. There's a little bit of burst here and there as you're seeing, but this song is just this. By the way, this song barely changes through the entire runtime.
I have a question regarding the background. And this is to anyone who even knows the VN for this song. Is she naked in the background?
Oh yeah, there is a few rhythm sections here and there with the 1-2 notes, or not the 1-2, but the kind of the half BPM rhythms that we get. But beyond that, it is just a nice consistency test.
Yeah. Certified Hood Classic is this. No, fair enough. visual novel people scare me, so I'm not gonna question any further.
Sonica scared of reading?
I'm not scared of reading. I'm just scared of what they read. Name 5 books.
Atlas Shrugged by Ayn Rand.
The Canadian workbook.
Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury.
Hey yo, chill.
I named 2 books and he tells me to chill. Anyways, go play Higurashi. Except for chapter 8. Chapter 8 kind of blows.
Oh.
Higurashi chapter 6 is some of the best literary works I've ever read, and chapter 7 and 8 ruin everything.
Fantastic. Amazing.
I mean, is there anything else for us to really say about this pick? Cause like
Not really.
Yeah.
I will
Just a bit
say
of
about
burst.
Nomad 6 actually.
Sure.
There were some initial concerns for me about how if you could be consistent on it, but that was before finding out the actual gimmick.
Oh. Insane. Also, very respectable score. Almost 1 million too.
Yeah, and we have Hidden 2 coming up, the second
Hidden
reading map of the
2.
pool.
Next
And I
up,
think this is the last reading map of the pool as well.
I believe so. Yes.
And this is
Of
a
course.
song familiar to most
and-
if you're anywhere approaching a gimmick player. And
If
we
you
have-
don't know this song, I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah, we're starting to. I think with this one, the main gimmick is just full stack overlaps. Now, it isn't anything crazy. I think they're all just basic 1-2s or they're basic 1-2s or just triples. So you don't have to worry about having to like learn anything too hard. And the rest is that repeating. I think there's repeating triples as well in this map. That might be a little bit hard to read because I think you have to start and stop your cursor. I might be thinking of a different map. But the main gimmick here is just those overlaps. So you have to make sure that hopefully you're using a skin with numbers and not dots. But beyond that, this is your standard. This one's for the people. The people being reading players.
Reading players. You know who would love this pick? Danny. Give it up for Danny. What is that? What am I?
Yeah, I think this one. When I sight read it, it wasn't that bad. So I think for anyone else that isn't already a reading player, it should be fairly learnable. I mean, at least in my opinion, this one's mostly aim, with just some overlaps thrown in the middle.
Also relatively short as well, so for those who are gonna suffer with the reading players protecting this, don't worry, it's short and sweet. But fortunately, it's still an air raid, so.
Hollow. I've seen this on Saturday. It's not that bad, man.
Anyways, next up is a pick that I sure wish a certain someone part of the VSUS community was here, but unfortunately, his ass has to be like, oh, I have to go and host my bad South African tourney, so I can't play this anymore. He would have very much enjoyed this pick because it sure is a rhymes with flute and runny. Let's go with that.
Loot.
Flute. is going to be
Banger diff name, by the way. High five lander. Shupugeki or anger. And a double
Oh,
S
anger.
by Ant, by the way. Shout out to Ant.
Yeah, it is under a double S.
The SR is below 6, so Ant will double S. This is
Actually,
actually
double ant, like W ant, but yeah. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
yeah, I think this is on the flow aim side of the spectrum of alt. From what I remember, there's like a couple of snap patterns. There might be like 1 or 2, but for the most part, this is just another flow alt pick that we have in this pool. So there's two alt picks now. One of them hidden, one of them, of course, being in Nomad 3. So if anyone wants to fully ban alt, you'll need to use both your bans on it now. So
Yep. So
but I will say that this one I think is probably the easier of the two, at least if you can read hidden.
oh, and I do want to provide some clarification in case if people weren't able to read the rule docs in detail, but yes, for specifically the best of 11 and onwards, it is going to be a double ban with double picks not allowed with the exception of Nomad. I previously made it so that DT was also exempt, but I've actually now reversed that decision. So now DT will also be included in the no double pick rule. So only Nomad.
I mean double ban?
Or double pick.
What? So you can't pick DT twice. You can't pick DT twice in a row. Is what
You
you're saying?
can't pick DT twice. Yes. But double banning him is still allowed. So if you want to ban 2 hiddens, 2 hard rocks, or even 2 DTs, the world is yours. Just know that there is still protects. Next up is going to be Hidden 4, and I actually don't know much about this Hidden 4, so Genuine or Hollow, take it away, honestly.
No, fruit. There's a protects allowed.
There are protects allowed, yes.
So this one is rhythmic, Hidden 4. It's crazy background, by the way. The video for this is actually, I think the storyboard or video for this is really good too. But this one is definitely really rhythmic. I don't think you'll necessarily get the impression just by watching the replay, but it is very, very difficult to maintain a high accuracy on this map, especially as we get into the Ki sections. The aim is also not trivial, This aim is also not really trivial because it is CS6. It's kind of like it's kind of like a Fremont 2, but it's AR9 and CS6. So you're like halfway to anti-mod, but not fully committing.
It's actually somewhat readable at the very least, compared to your typical anti-mod.
Yeah, the main difficulty here is properly timing these doubles, because they actually, I think they end on the downbeat, so they start a little bit later than you might expect.
Damn, Danny praising Hollow's pulling. That's crazy.
Hey, this map is pretty sick.
Dude, Hollow
Especially-
leaving the polling team once move bracket starts is gonna be the start of my downfall. I'm gonna be on my own from now on, bro.
Danny's going to have so much ammunition in moves, dude. He's warming up those fingers. Okay, yeah, but this section here I think is the hardest to act. Maybe even combo if you're not used to hidden, but these rhythms are so difficult to get right. And you can even see Hollow is dropping quite a bit of act on this section just because that's how difficult it is.
Yeah.
Like, sure, they're only 5-note patterns, but I think it's a double into a triple and then it switches up.
I mean, with hidden, it's not much help either. Like, you can't see the approach circle, so unless you're you like practice thoroughly, it's really hard to time it.
Oh, so that's
least
why I
within,
dropped a
like,
billion ack on this map, because I was reading those as doubles. Yeah, and then you get into the freeform jazz, where of course you have to tap to the sax and not the percussion, but you can settle right back into it.
Yeah.
And by the way, I will say you guys should play this map once with the storyboard. The storyboard is really nice.
I kind of wish we could turn on the storyboard, but unfortunately, need to stay consistent, and also a bit worried about.
Also,
bit
that
Discord,
aim
so.
right there is really hard. That aim is, I think, gonna be a very common place for people to break, because you tap at the top and then you have to go all the way down to the bottom just for that long slider. It's far more it demands far more precision than you'd expect.
Yeah. Also, a pretty long pick too. I believe, is this our longest hidden pick in the pool?
I believe so.
Yeah.
And Hollow is right. It doesn't really feel like 4 minutes. It just kind of goes right by. I think that's because there's no super dense section.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's like at 4 minutes you're only getting 1,000 combo, or you can see they're only getting like maybe 1,200 combos. So it isn't dense at all. So you're
I think
not
this is
really.
gonna be a pick that most players will probably enjoy practicing, but not so much actually playing in the lobby. I'll be completely honest.
Yeah, you can practice it a lot, but I think that rhythm section in the middle is. And
Oh,
especially
absolutely.
this section here as well. I think you're gonna see quite a few players go from 97 to like 93
Yeah.
on that sax section.
All right, and next up, going on to the HR pool. So starting with HR1, back to me pulling a little bit. So Hollow allowed me to kind of keep these picks for the purpose of quote-unquote nostalgia bait, if you could say so.
You know what's crazy is that I remember playing this map set back in the day too.
Yeah, this is a hardcore nostalgia bait, and I really wanted to kind of just pull it just for look at kind of the memes, but it actually ended up being somewhat viable, and really fits in the pool as well, in general as well. So I'm pretty happy about it. It's going to be imaginary
like the justice. Good old captain, or not even captain one. This is a PKK. I think captain map the top diff of this.
I believe so. Yeah, and I mean, if you folks remember this pick being something that would have shown up on like Circle People or your average OSU replay YouTube channels just for a hidden Hard Rock FC, those were the days, man. Those were the days.
Yeah, and we're getting just good old Hard Rock 1 consistency here. I think there's a guitar section, a solo that has a few bursts, but beyond that, it really is just Hard Rock 1. Can you aim it? Can you be consistent? And it's old mapping too, so it's actually very comfortable as well.
Yeah, I would say this is definitely more of an aim pick, but it's a very comfort aim, so you could kind of treat it more of a Nomad 1 just with Hard Rock, at least compared to the previous HR1 picks, where there was at the very least some sort of difficulty with Hard Rock. A good example being last week's Sitiga. But for this week, box standard, nothing too difficult, and also an all-time classic.
Yeah, I genuinely remember playing this with Nomad in like 2015 or something like that.
Yeah.
Like this is a very old map, but it was definitely one of the harder ones too back in the day. Like the top diff still kind of holds up too.
Amazing.
Definitely still holds up. I think the main reason why it was considered so hot back then was simply because of the long streams. Especially on Hidden Hard Rock. Most players, at least back then, weren't able to do it.
I mean, 190
nowadays
wasn't.
story, but, yeah.
190 was kind of difficult back then, especially with Hidden
Oh,
Hard
for
Rock.
sure. Yeah.
But Yeah, like I think I don't remember if Cookie Z ever set a score on this, but
And I don't think so. No, this was mapped around the time when he was still banned, and it was before he even resurfaced. So Biko, yeah, I think Biko did double SS actually, which is actually kind of crazy.
yeah, back in the day, just remembering all the absurd, like how crazy this felt back then, and now it's a Hard Rock 1 in in the tournament.
Yeah, no, this section right here, this is hella like baby compared to the Captain diff, whereas most is just gonna be streams, like just consistent 190 streams throughout. But thankfully, for you guys tourney players, mostly just standard triples and a few
Amazing.
5 to 6 note streams. Nothing too crazy.
What do you mean this is ancient, Danny? I was around back then.
Hey
It's
man,
not
it was
that
like 11
ancient.
years ago.
And those are your regularly scheduled 1-7 note bursts. Back in the day, all of these maps had like one burst in it too.
Yeah.
Like they just forgot how to add them, and they just remembered how to add them for one pattern.
Oh yeah, the cheer from the hit sounds, the good old days.
Back in the day before everyone turned hit sounds off. Let's go.
Also a really great score from Hollow as well. Thank you, Hollow.
Yeah, very good score. This brings you back to a
speaking
time
of
when we
great
all played for the
scores,
love of the game.
We have unfortunately a not so great score. for
Yeah,
HR2.
because someone thought that he had all the replays.
My bad. That's on me.
See,
Don't
someone
worry.
thought that he had all the replays, and then 10 minutes before this showcase, he was like, "Hey guys,
Don't worry. I got this. Proceeds to get a 1.
so you might be able to pick the replay that is not like the others."
Yeah. HR2. I'd smile.
He didn't even get
Certified Hood Classic. Yeah. And for those curious, I got this replay like 8 minutes before the showcase. While you were all multiing, playing your ROM AI, I was trying to grind this up.
Yeah, it. This is. There was a scramble. Let's put it that way. Maybe an Oshama scramble.
You say, like,
Holy.
I was gonna make that joke. Fuck you.
One of these days we'll find a My map that fits in this SR.
I mean, technically there was Stupiga. Also, don't ask how I broke.
Oh no. Hey, we gotta pull Sanagite at some point.
Sunigate was in the pool, and we had to pull it out because it just did not fit at all. Anyways,
Nice. Good slider aim.
I'm gonna kill you.
Hey, I'm my act was not any better, okay? I'll say that.
Oh yeah, watch out for these bus sliders, bro. They seem really simple to time, but like, I swear, you could just... Someone is going to just randomly break on this.
Fantastic. Amazing.
Honestly, it's such a slow map that I think... Like... I'd say most players would be able to do this.
Yeah, it's also pretty short, so I would say that it's not omega difficult for anyone to, you know, at least, you know, force through mid with just some
Yeah.
memorization and practice.
For sure, for sure. And next up, unfortunately, the rest of the picks are going to be all hollow up until tiebreaker. So,
What do you mean,
You
unfortunately?
guys are back to your regularly scheduled pooling program.
Regularly
As we
scheduled
enter
good
HR
picks.
3. Are you sure about that?
Hey, DT4 is really good. I like DT4.
This is HR3. Anything to really say about it? Because I am kind of in the dark when it comes.
I
to
have not
HR
played
and
this.
DT6.
I have not played this one, but
Well, I guess we're all in the dark then.
but from what I'm seeing, it's just Hard Rock 3 ult. So with the expanded pooling, with the expanded pool, we're able to kind of pick more niche maps just because we have more slots to play around with. So Hollow, is able to pick those more ulti picks for Hard Rock that otherwise might have been a hybrid between ult and rhythm as they have been so far.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this one seems like your regularly scheduled ult. So now that makes 3 ult picks in the pool. So you will not be free unless you collude with the other player to ban all of them.
It sure would have been nice if Meryl was in this bracket, huh? Don't worry, guys. I'll torture Meryl in the new bracket. Every single Noma 3 will not be seen on top of me. I will make that man learn ulting.
Yeah, this is within the realm of single tapping. 123, I think most people probably could. Although I think that the patterns are long enough that they become a little bit hard to be consistent on, especially at OD10.
Let us see what's happening to them. True, so true.
I'm not really sure what else is in this map. Are there any like crazy patterns coming up, Hollow?
Oh.
Okay, just basically copy paste. Fair
It's
enough.
pretty standard, I'd say.
So can you tap this or not? Sorry, can you aim this? Thoughts? Question mark. We'll find out in the rest of the bracket stage.
This definitely just feels like a much faster Noma 3. If you're someone who much prefers that kind of ult,
Amazing.
but at least you have selections, so also the higher AR helps as well.
Helps who? I'm a hidden player, man. You can't tell me
Man,
high AR helps.
You and your hidden.
Yeah,
It is relatively.
this is like kind of a hybrid between flow and snap.
Yeah.
Especially those double patterns, those are very, very snappy. But beyond that,
And our last HR4 map. Another map that I actually have no knowledge of, so let's have a look, I guess. Frostbit Thorns.
yeah, 210 BPM. This is going to be your finger control speed hard rock. Well, not
Yes,
really
it is gonna
speed,
be
but more
that
finger
much slower.
control.
Do you remember
It's
what
210.
SR this is? From the top of your head? 'Cause
No,
I-
actually.
someone
But
could
this
check
is a pretty good find at the star rating, I think.
it. Yeah. I'm sorry, what? I need someone to screenshot that and put it on their fridge door like right now. Please.
Yeah, so we're actually gonna get into. I'm not really sure how to describe this section. It's like, it's got a little bit of everything in it, honestly.
Yeah.
Like there's these bursts, you got some kick sliders, and then a little bit of finger control right here, and then you're getting into just a little bit of slider tech, just the tiniest little bit on Hard Rock 4. I think this, would it be fair to say that this map is probably one of the harder ones in the pool outside of Tiebreaker?
Probably, yeah. I mean, some might argue like, oh, like, which map was it? I already forgot. Oh yeah, Nomad 6 being something that a lot of people would struggle with. But I think outside of that, when you're talking like box standard picks, like this is gonna be one of the more harder.
Yeah, Hidden 4 is pretty hard.
Hidden 4 is pretty hard,
well.
but it is an aim pick, so. Well, actually, no.
I think this one is like the most mechanically difficult, at least.
Yeah. This will be pretty much the only mechanic pick.
Yeah, 98% of this is kind of ridiculous, by the way. Like, Hollow is making it look easy, but that is messed up, man.
All right, and next up onto our DT pool. Wonder what Hollow has cooking for us. Starting off with DT1.
We're going back to
flashback.
we're going back to what was it? Shinami Zook? I forget whatever the place is, but we're back with Kesoku Band for their DT1.
Hey Boom, I'm supposed to be the one saying that. Good. Screw you.
I haven't played this, so.
It is a pretty awkward DT1, yeah, but even so, not a type where it's gonna be finger controlling, more so just say awkward aim, you could say.
You could almost consider this alt too. It's in that right BPM range.
It's old, but I think some could argue it's single topical, granted it's not favorable for you. But...
Yeah, people are pointing out that this is below AR10 double time, and I'll say don't worry, there are higher AR maps to come. This one just really fits in this slot of kind of aim-ish with double time. Long enough to be mildly consistency testing. First digit of the AR isn't 1, so Ant can read it. And I mean, this is just a nice chill song, honestly. I think a lot of people are going to be able to even single tap this if they want. It is only 116 BPM.
Yeah. Yeah, if this was hidden double time, you would definitely be seeing an Ant replay for sure.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it doubles to about like 230, I think, right? Something like that.
227 or somewhere around there. Ben, you are not replaying shit. I am keeping you in the dark even though I am seeing you in person. I told you how like every time I see Ben at my He's always like, yo, give me Pool League. I'm just like, fuck you.
I haven't actually played Mime in a while. I need to go back.
That's great.
Let me back in.
All right, and that is going to be a Flashbacker for DT1. Next up, got DT2.
DT2. DT2 is... I have to say that I found this one really difficult. This is... this is a finger control pick through and through. And that pattern of quads is so stupid hard for me for some reason. Everything else is fine, but that one pattern is just brutal.
Fantastic. Amazing.
But beyond that, it's not actually that bad. It's kind of a hybrid between finger control and a little tiny bit of speed. It is only 213, but like it's just, I think for the full alt players, they'll have an easier time on this map. I think that's I think that's the conclusion.
Amazing.
I don't think speed players are going to be very happy with this slot not being a speed one.
Well, they did get Campanella.
That is true, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it is on the slower side, but it's still consistent enough where, like, you could probably match your way through it, but your accuracy isn't gonna look good. Well, I'm not saying you can't do it.
Fantastic.
Hit him with Restless Goblins, yeah. I remember seeing that and I was like, I'm not sure if this is a good pick, but I'm just gonna trust him. And let's say, thank Lord you did not pull that, because I would have been like, man, this guy's gonna get roasted to hell.
I think this
All
map
right.
is one where you're probably going to see people break at the finger control section and then just full combo the rest.
Most likely.
It is a map of two peaks for sure.
Yep. And next up, DT3. Chameleon map. Don't got much to say with this. I mean,
yeah,
9.5.
this one is this pick is kind of crazy. Well, not really crazy hard, but it's just like low-ish AR, but also at 270. It's weird. It's so weird. And this one I would say is much closer to speed, although I don't think there's any burst. It's just the finger control that you need with this kind of speed is so... The map doesn't look very hard because of the AR, but then you play it and then it's just... You just kind of break.
I mean, as someone who loves DT pools, I can say this is probably one that I would probably put a pipe bomb
Amazing.
in the mailbox of Hollow for pulling this, but luckily I'm not the one playing it, so.
Host privilege.
Host privilege, yep. Imagine if I was a bad host and forced myself to play. Actually, I'd probably still lose, but still.
Son, you didn't even play like 3/4 of the pool.
I'd just be side reading everything.
Yeah, this I think the key eyes or the drops are... I don't think there's a reason to miss outside of them, I'll put it that way. this is definitely gonna be a place where matches are won and lost just based on who can keep combo through through these sections.
I'm sorry, what did you say? The poop and puke P combo?
Also, it's kind of crazy that this is only three. This isn't even 4 stars.
Well, I mean, this is with DT, so.
Completely underweighted.
Yep, definitely 3-star for sure, man, for sure. Alright, and our last pick before the tiebreaker, there's going to be DT4.
Cup of Joe.
I sure wonder what Hollow has in store for us for the last one.
Any Tagalog folks in here?
Ooh.
This song is a banger, by the way. I heard it and I added it to my playlist. I just thank you for pulling this. I added it to my playlist. This song is so fucking good. So this is your finally 10 plus AR, and it's simpler, I'll say, but the chorus has a weird rhythm that's actually kind of hard to act. Not terribly aimy. It's actually more on the slidery side. But yeah, honestly, I just like the song. This song's just so good, man. This song's so fucking good.
I can't believe we have a Filipino representation in this Mappool.
Hey, there's only like three ranked Tagalog songs, and one of them is fucking Coma. It's not Manuel Smith. It's not what's that Mooney Mooney song? That's like it's like 4 minutes of build up and then like 1 minute of actual map.
Oh, it's this song. I've heard this before in like Instagram stuff.
Yeah, Kalachuchi. That one. Kalachuchi's a banger, but Osu map is literally like brain dead for 3 minutes and then Oh yeah, this section, by the way, it's this section is kind of hard because the sliders are timed so awkwardly.
Yeah. What is that? What is that? What did you just say? Alright, I'm just not gonna read it. We are on YouTube after all.
This song is so good. I was listening to it all day yesterday. It's just a good song, man.
I mean, that's fair. The final slider. I believe is that a ghost or is that a pixie? I can't tell.
Yeah, it does mean ghost.
Ghost. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, gotcha.
The song is actually really emotional if you read the lyrics. It's actually
I can
crazy.
imagine.
It's got the Japanese banger, but also has the most depressing lyrics in the world.
Yep. And for our last
songs to
pick,
listen
it
to
is
while you're
going
eating
to
adobo.
be the tiebreaker, and this is going to be the second one where we are going to have a video. Won't be a custom, but from onwards, we are going to have an edited video for each tiebreaker, regardless if it is a custom or not. So expect that to be in the future. For now, though, the only introduction I will give for this tiebreaker is that it is probably going to be the most mechanical tiebreaker in the entirety of the Akarin bracket. Granted, it is easily comboable, but accuracy, unfortunately, is going to be a different story. So
yeah, this is.
Without further
this
ado,
is a step up.
This is going to be a step up for sure. And yeah, enjoy.
The most 5.72 star map in the pool, for sure. But that will be the end of the semifinals week pool. As Sonica has said, we are expanding the pool, so we will be having double bans, one protect, and you are not permitted to double pick. And aside from no mods, and that just means no, not two picks in a row. You can still pick it twice. You just have to pick something else in between.